Hello everybody, my name is Erica Enriquez, and today we're going to be going over a road trip I took a couple years ago. I wanted to do something different and I wanted to take my mom out. We had been going through a lot of stuff and I decided, you know what, let's take a scenic road trip up to San Francisco. Along the way I had planned small little detours and just to make it a little bit of an interesting trip. We took the scenic route, so we had such a beautiful view on the way up and on the way back. Although it was a little exhausting and it did take us a little longer to get there, but our first stop was in San Jose, California. But we had a long drive, and I didn't want to do too much on the first day, so we decided that we were going to go to the Rose Garden. The Rose Garden is a beautiful experience. It's just a big park full of roses and different flowers, and the ambiance of the place is such a beautiful thing. It's It has a nice fountain, and you can just go walk around, relax. It's just very pretty. From there, we went to our hotel room, and then the next day we got up and we did a tour at the Winchester Mystery House. This was one of my top to do things while out there because I had heard all of the legends and all the stories of the Winchester family and the heiress of the Winchester home and how she was just a bit, crazy and in her doings. So it was really neat. One of the biggest things was like there's a floating door where you can't get into it. So it's really interesting. I definitely recommend the Winchester House to anybody. From there, we went over to Millbrae, California, I think is how it's said. And there, the reason why we went there was it was one of the first train stations. So we were able to take the BART over to the San Francisco area. I didn't really want to drive while in San Francisco. I wanted to just experience the whole environment. So from here, we got to the station and, we learned how to get a ticket, how do you ride the train, because it was all of our first time doing the train ride. But it was really cool and I definitely recommend it. I mean, being from the LA area, we don't really do too much of the subway train, so it was really neat. And there we got off at the marketplace in San Francisco. We walked around, we seen the beautiful view. It was so nice, so beautiful, just kind of being able to walk around and look. We decided to do a hop on, hop off double decker tour bus. And my reason for that was because, like I said, we didn't drive, and I just kind of wanted my mom to experience the whole San Francisco area, and I knew that this was the best way. So one of the first stops we did was at Fisherman's Wharf. And the neat thing is that we were able to get off, miss the next bus, and just wait for the following bus. So that was really cool. So while at Fisherman's Wharf, we had lunch, of course, and we walked around. We did the shops. We seen all the Alcatraz stuff, which was really neat. We really wanted to do Alcatraz, but it was sold out on the day that we were there, so we couldn't. And then we did do the cable cars. Definitely recommend the cable cars if you're ever in San Francisco because it's just such a neat experience. From there, we got back on the double-decker bus, and it took us over to the Golden Gate Bridge. And that was beautiful. I mean, to experience, to be able to be there and see such a massive structure and just to know how it connects the two places. It's just so beautiful. And we did. We went over, we got off. We were able to take pictures. We were able to kind of walk onto the bridge and just, just hang out and look and experience the whole ambience of the bridge. So that was a really neat experience. And then from there, of course, we went back to San Jose. And the next day we checked out and we came back home. It was just a beautiful, short, quick turnaround trip. And I definitely recommend it. If you're able to do a scenic route and drive all the way up there, it is so worth your time. Thank you very much. I hope you liked my trip.